If you are working on bringing your specific person to you, the money, the relationship, the prosperity, the vacation, whatever it is, if you're working on bringing these things to you, you're going to want to listen to this next little bit because I'm going to give you a really great and helpful tip that has helped me and helped thousands of other people when calling things forward in their life. So the first tip is that when you're calling in the money or the person or the relationship, it's not the actual thing, the actual physical, tangible thing that you want. I know you're saying, yeah, it is. I do want that money. Okay, yeah, you do. But it is really the emotion behind it. So I want you to think to yourself, what is it that you are calling forward? What is it that you are calling forward? Whether it be a specific person, money, a vacation, a job. And I want you to think about the emotion that you feel behind it. Like when you have this thing, how are you going to feel? What is it going to elicit within you? Because what you're really trying to call forward is really that emotion or that a feeling that this thing will give you. And we all know that everything is energy. So you have to be an energetic match to what you are calling forward in your life. So that means you have to live and embody that emotion or that feeling that that thing will be giving you. And you have to live it right now. Embody it right now. Take on the energy and frequency of it right now. So you're living right now as if you already have it. So let's take, for instance, money. You want to call forward a certain amount of money. So it's not the actual money that you're really wanting. It is the security or the freedom that you feel when you have that money. That money will have you feeling this certain security, this certain freedom that you want to feel, right? So you might be thinking, okay, that's easier said than done. Look at my reality. I don't have the money. I don't have this. I don't have that. It's going to be really hard for me. And it might be a little difficult, okay? We've all done difficult things. It might be a little difficult at first because we're so used to seeing with our eyes and the physical reality. But remember that your physical reality is all a manifestation of past programming and your past and old beliefs. And so now we're bringing forward some new beliefs, and we're going to have to see it and believe it within ourselves, not outside of ourselves. But I've got a great tip that can help you within your day-to-day life to bring more of that energy in. So let's go back to the example of money. You want the security and the freedom that money will give you. So some of the things that you can do is you can think back to a time when you felt that security, you felt that freedom. It doesn't have to be about money, but anytime where you're like, yes, like that feeling of security, I remember feeling it this time, that feeling of freedom, I remember feeling it this time. Go back to that memory, replay that memory, allow yourself to really feel and be in it. Because here's the thing is that our subconscious mind, which rules our life, does not know what is the difference between imaginary and what is happening right now. So get your imagination on board. Another thing you can do if you're a very visual person is you can just visualize throughout your day. You can take some time in the morning, right when you get up or right whenever you go to bed, or just visualize, be in that energy, embody that energy throughout your day. So you can visualize what your life is like now that you have that security and that freedom that the money gives you. What will you be doing throughout the day? What are your thoughts? What are the things that maybe you worry about now that you have this money, or the things that you do throughout your day, knowing that you have this security and this freedom? It's kind of like this playing around in your head, and you're feeling it and you're embodying the emotions. You're not just like looking at it and visualizing it. You're visualizing it and you're allowing your body to receive that vibration of that oh, it's going to feel so good to have that security, to be able to have, all of my credit card bills are at zero. When I open up my credit card bills, they're at zero. When I look at my bank account, I have an extra $30,000 in there, things like that. And like, oh, how that's going to just feel so good and feel that freedom of it. And another thing that you can do is during your day, I want you to find instances where you can feel this freedom and feel this security. If it's the money and it's the freedom and security that you're calling in. So maybe it's finding freedom in what time you get. You get to choose what time you get up and really relish in that freedom. It's the freedom in choosing whatever foods that you want to eat or what exercise that you want to do. That gives you freedom. Think about the little things that you do day to day where you have this freedom. And it could even be that you have an extra 15 minutes to do whatever you want to do. That is that freedom. And you're just being like, oh, you're feeling it like, oh, this feels good. That's 15 minutes of freedom. Like I can do whatever I want. I don't have to worry about this or that or whatever. So you see, it's finding these little things throughout our day that give us that sense of freedom, and we're just kind of like amplifying it. And for security, maybe it is finding the things throughout your day that you know that you feel secure in. Maybe it's your job. Maybe it's in the relationship that you have. Do something every day that you feel really good at and you feel really secure in yourself about. Be around people and talk to people that make you feel really secure when you're around them. And even thinking about physical security, your home, like that you have this security of your home that you're living in. So that is my tip for you, is finding these little ways in order to bring that and elicit that same emotion, that same feeling, that same vibration that this thing that you're calling forward is going to bring to you. Remember, it's not the thing. You want to go a level deeper. And what is that thing going to give you? How are you going to feel when you have that thing? Find it throughout your day. You can imagine it, visualize it, bring up a memory, and then you'll eventually find that throughout your day, like if you're driving in your car, you're finding that security, that freedom in your car. When maybe you're getting groceries, you find that the more you do it, the more you're able to pick it up. Your brain's able to pick it up in the other little things that you're doing. And really, like I said, kind of amplifying that and bringing it to the forefront that, yeah, like I feel this freedom in doing this. I feel this security in doing this. And the more that you do that, the more that you are in that vibration, the more that you are in alignment with the same vibration of the money, the specific person, the relationship, the job that you want to bring in.